Hunt Showdown is one of those PvP, PvE games that is packed full of various enemies, from boss level to big meatheads, which is exactly how they sound, down to grunts. Let's explore all of them and figure out the best way to dispatch each one. Player versus player, or PvP, is a quintessential part of the game. However, this video will solely focus on the PvE threats found within Hunt Showdown. Just a disclaimer here. There is a new map coming out on August 15th, 2024. With the new map, there will probably be a new boss. With that, I won't cover the bosses today, other than introduce their names and what they look like. Check out that video after the new release, and I'll make sure to link it here. I've broken each and every monster down into tiers. First, we have the low tier, being Grunts, Hellhounds, Hives. Then we have the medium tier, Immolators, armored creatures, water devils, and Meathead. And then we have the bosses, the assassin, butcher, spider, scrapbeak, and rotjaw. Grunts come in quite a few different variations, but at their core, they all look like humanoid zombies. Giving them a good knock in the head with a fist weapon, the buttstock of your gun, or a nicely well-placed projectile will dispatch them quickly. Individually, the grunts aren't all that dangerous, but as you can see here, when you get 2, 3, or 4 or more of them together, you may be in some trouble. Next are the Hellhounds. I also consider these guys to be low-tier enemies as well, as you can usually kill them with one quick stab, something sharp. The best way if you have a gun or a bow is to use poison rounds against them. Also, you're more than welcome to use some kind of Molotov or Hellfire bomb, something to that effect. As you can see here, the Hellhound just kind of runs through the fire and dies. Kind of nice. Next up is Hives. Once you aggro these monsters, they will send out an insect swarm that will track you for a while and apply poison if hit. You can use an antidote to clear the status effect, or melee the swarm cloud to get them off of you. You could also use a fully charged bow, as a fully charged bow shot will one-hit them no matter what. If you have the time to line up a shot, you can hit their head with really anything, and they'll die immediately. Next up are Immolators. These creatures are, as the name suggests, on fire. If they are pierced with a weapon, like an arrow or a bolt, maybe stabbed with a knife or shot with a bullet, they will explode. Hitting them 3 times with a fully charged melee weapon, like the brass knuckles, will kill them. My favorite way of killing Immolators is by using choke bombs. Here I kind of fail just a little bit, but I throw the choke bomb and then I position myself on the other side of the choke bomb where it is between us and the Immolator, and he dies instantly. These creatures, like most others, are also humanoids. I highly suggest using any kind of fire attack against them. If you try to melee them or something with brass knuckles or a knife, you'll be hurt by their barbed wire and bleed a lot. Next up are Meatheads, or who I call Gurgle. These are big boys that are weak to explosions. So you can see here I use a lantern, toss it between the Gurgle and an exploding barrel, and he dies immediately. Gurgle is also weak to being shot by shotguns. So keep that in mind. And he always has leeches around him that when they poison you, Gurgle will start to charge like an absolute madman. So don't equate his size with being slow, because when he's pissed off, he comes charging real hard. These next monsters are water devils, or spaghetti monster, as I like to call them. Honestly, they're kind of the most boring monsters in this entire game. Of course, they live in the water. 2 well-placed shots to them will put them down, but here's the catch. You do not kill them. You will down one, and then it'll just kind of reappear near you. Best way to get rid of them, or really just avoid them, to be honest. If you can go another way, just do so. They're mostly annoying, and if you get caught up in them in the water, one, you're already slow, and then you're bleeding, and you're standing there in the water walking slowly while you're stopping the bleed. It's just a big annoyance, so do yourself a favor and avoid them. See, it got me killed. Great. That's going to be it for this video. I hope you liked it. I had a great time making it. And if you could do me a favor, please like and subscribe. Thank you very much. See you next time.